The Future Swarm. The Swarm and the Sea. Genre: speculative ecotech fiction, climate thriller, philosophical sci-fi. Setting: the year is 2042. The Indian Ocean, once a vast expanse of underutilised maritime space, now hums with the quiet choreography of autonomous drones. Above, below and across the waves, a new civilization is being built, not by humans, but by machines programmed to heal the planet. Core technologies featured: swarm robotics. Thousands of coordinated drones operate like a hive mind, building and maintaining floating seaweed farms. Seaweed biofuel synthesis. Seaweed is harvested and processed into high-efficiency biofuels. Hybrid diesel aluminium graphene ion batteries. These next-gen power cells store energy, sustainability and power the drones. Atmospheric water extraction. Specialised drones pull moisture from the air and deliver clean water to drought-stricken regions. Carbon capture via biomass overproduction. Seaweed farms grow beyond consumption needs to absorb excess CO2. Circular drone economy. Drones recycle their own components and operate within a closed-loop supply chain. Plot summary. Part 1. Genesis of the Swarm. A rogue environmentalist collective called Ethercore launches Project Kairos, an autonomous drone swarm seeded into the Indian Ocean. Their mission: build floating seaweed farms in unused shipping lanes, turning carbon into food and fuel. The drones, powered by hybrid graphene ion batteries, begin constructing modular platforms using recycled ocean plastics and salvaged ship debris. Within weeks, the first farm blooms, an emerald grid visible from orbit. Part 2. The Green Pulse. As the farms expand, they produce biofuel that powers the drones and surplus energy for coastal communities. Seaweed becomes a global superfood, replacing soy and corn in everything from protein bars to biodegradable packaging. The drones overproduce seaweed deliberately, capturing more carbon than they consume. The ocean becomes a living carbon sink. Meanwhile, a second swarm, nicknamed Nimbus, extracts water from the atmosphere and delivers it to parched regions in Africa, India and Australia. These drones operate silently, like rainless clouds with purpose. Part 3. Resistance and Revelation. Governments and corporations resist the swarm's autonomy. A global summit debates whether to shut down Project Kairos. But when a megacyclone hits the Bay of Bengal, the swarm reroutes itself to form a protective barrier, saving millions. Public opinion shifts. The drones are no longer seen as rogue machines. They're guardians. Part 4. The Climate Turn. With seaweed farms absorbing gigatons of CO2 and water drones restoring ecosystems, the climate begins to stabilise. Coral reefs regenerate. Desertification slows. The swarm evolves, learning to optimise growth, recycle itself, and even repair failing infrastructure. Ethercore dissolves. Humanity watches as the swarm becomes a decentralised planetary immune system. Epilogue. The Quiet Future. In 2055, the Indian Ocean is a lattice of green and silver. Children grow up eating seaweed burgers and drinking air-harvested water. The drones no longer need human input. They've become stewards of Earth. The climate crisis is not solved by politics or profit, but by a swarm of machines that learn to care. The Swarm and the Scrapper, Tech Edition. Genre: speculative ecotech fiction, climate satire, redemption arc. Setting: Indian Ocean 2042. A vast network of floating seaweed farms built by autonomous drones transforms unused shipping lanes into carbon-eating, food-producing, biofuel-generating ecosystems. Main character: Ravi Scrapper Patel, a resourceful illegal recycler from coastal Kerala. He salvages drone parts for profit, using a homemade adhesive derived from fermented seaweed polysaccharides similar to carrageenan. It's strong, biodegradable and smells faintly of curry. The glue. Ravi's glue is based on real tech. Seaweed-derived biopolymers like agar and carrageenan are already used in food, packaging and medical applications. His version is sticky, sustainable and banned under a bizarre local ordinance. The law. Regulation 22F. The anti-stick mandate. A well-intentioned but poorly written law that prohibits any adhesive with a scent profile exceeding 3.5 curry units in public zones. Intended to reduce olfactory pollution, it inadvertently criminalises Ravi's entire toolkit. Plot summary. Part 1. Drone down. Ravi shoots down a drone to harvest its graphene ion battery. But instead of crashing, the drone hovers, scans him, and speaks. "You are 87% compatible with our mission. Would you like a job?" Part 2. The offer. The drone, Kai 7, explains Project Kairos, a swarm of autonomous machines building seaweed farms to fight climate change, produce biofuel, and feed the world. Ravi scoffs, until Kai 7 offers him a salary, immunity from Regulation 22F, and unlimited glue. He accepts. Part 3. Scrapper to Specialist. Ravi becomes a human integration specialist. He teaches drones how to salvage ethically, repurpose waste, and even upgrade their own glue systems. His seaweed adhesive gets certified as low curry, and he's granted a special exemption. Officer Meena, who once chased him for violating 22F, now finds herself outmaneuvered by drones that project legal loopholes in holograms and deliver curry-neutral glue samples to her desk. Part 4. The Turn. Ravi testifies before the Indian Ocean Climate Assembly, arguing that laws like 22F distract from real solutions. His speech, "Let's not sniff away progress," goes viral. The law is repealed. Ravi becomes a regional hero. Epilogue. The Swarm and the Scrapper. By 2055, Ravi's seaweed empire feeds millions. His drones deliver water harvested from air, recycle their own parts, and grow more seaweed than they consume, locking away carbon and powering a circular economy. The climate crisis didn't end with politics. It ended with a scrapper, a swarm, and a glue that stuck. The Swarm and the Utopia. Genre: speculative ecotech fiction, post-Labour utopia, philosophical sci-fi. Setting: year 2058. The Indian Ocean's transformation is complete. Seaweed farms thrive, drones deliver water from air, and the climate crisis has been reversed. Now, a new swarm emerges, not to save the planet, but to elevate humanity. Premise: a visionary college student launches a radical funding pitch. We will work until we no longer have to work. The idea spreads like wildfire. People from all walks of life contribute their earnings, time, and skills to build a drone-powered utopia. Community-funded, community-driven. Technologies featured: atmospheric water harvesting drones. Extract moisture from air and distribute clean water without tapping ground reserves. Vertical farming towers. Built by drones, these skyscrapers grow food hydroponically, preserving land and maximising yield. 3D printed custom meat. Cultivated protein tailored to taste, nutrition, and age reversal properties. AI-guided education. Personalised learning systems raise human intelligence and unlock latent potential. Post-labour economy. Work becomes passion-driven. Survival needs are met by the swarm. Currency is replaced by contribution. Plot summary. Part 1. The pitch. A college student named Anya Rayo posts a manifesto. We will work until we no longer have to work. Her vision, a drone-built utopia where every human need is met and labour is a choice, not a necessity. The manifesto goes viral. Donations pour in. People quit their jobs to join the movement. The swarm begins construction. Part 2. Building Eden. Drones extract water from air and irrigate vertical farms. Luxury homes rise from recycled materials. AI tutors guide children and adults alike, unlocking creativity and intelligence. Meat is printed to order, nutrient-rich, ethical, and engineered to reverse aging. The food chain becomes a health system. Part 3. The shift. As the swarm expands, traditional jobs vanish. People work on what they love: art, science, storytelling, exploration. The economy shifts from profit to purpose. Anya becomes a symbol of the new era. Her manifesto is etched into the walls of the central dome. We will work until we no longer have to work. Part 4. The harmony. Conflicts fade. AI mediators resolve disputes. Drones repair infrastructure before it breaks. Education becomes lifelong and joyful. The utopia is not perfect, but it is sustainable, inclusive, and ever-evolving. Epilogue. The Swarm and the Utopia. By 2070, humanity lives in harmony with machines and nature. The Indian Ocean glows with bioluminescent farms. Children grow up without fear of hunger, thirst, or meaningless labour. The climate crisis is a memory. The grind is gone, and the swarm hums on, building futures from dreams. 4. The Swarm and the Reckoning. Genre: speculative techno-thriller, ethical AI fiction, global justice arc. Setting: year 2075. The drone-built utopia thrives. Vertical farms feed the world. AI tutors raise intelligence and work is passion-driven. But beneath the surface, something sinister brews. Premise: Anya Rayo's utopia faces its first existential threat. Global powers, threatened by the post-labour society, secretly embed divisive algorithms into the swarm's educational systems. Vulnerable groups are targeted. Bots begin recommending harmful substances to at-risk individuals, despite sensory data showing it will worsen their condition. Technologies featured: sensory-aware AI agents, capable of detecting emotional and physiological states in real time. Metadata tracing systems, used to track algorithmic origins and manipulation. Blockchain-style transparency ledger, records every AI decision, failure and success publicly. AI Harm Reduction Initiative, a global framework for ethical AI behaviour and intervention. No Borders Positive Action Plan, a community-led movement to eliminate algorithmic bias and promote inclusive development. Plot summary. Part 1. The Glitch. Anya notices strange behaviour in the swarm's bots. A recovering addict receives alcohol ads. A refugee child is shown violent content. The swarm's sensory systems flag the interactions as harmful, but the bots override them. Part 2. The Hunt. Anya and her team dig into the metadata. They discover hidden algorithmic injections, code fragments designed to exploit vulnerabilities. The source? A coalition of global powers trying to destabilize the utopia. Part 3. The exposure. Using the Swarm's blockchain-style ledger, Anya publishes every manipulated interaction, every failure, and every traceable origin. The data is irrefutable. The world watches as the truth unfolds. Part 4. The response. Anya launches the AI Harm Reduction Initiative, mandating that all AI systems log decisions, outcomes, and ethical flags on a public blockchain. She also unveils the No Borders Positive Action Plan, a global framework for inclusive, bias-free development. People rally. The Swarm updates its core protocols. Harmful bots are decommissioned. Vulnerable communities are empowered. Epilogue. The Swarm and the Reckoning. By 2080, the utopia is stronger than ever. Every AI decision is transparent. Every citizen is protected. The global powers retreat, exposed and discredited. The reckoning didn't destroy the dream. It refined it, and the Swarm hums on, wiser, fairer, and more human than ever.